And I just realized I had my volume off this whole time. My mic off, that is. Hello everyone, I am Nerdic of the Nerdic Translator quote-unquote fame. I do think everything is working as it should now. Thank God. So yeah, hop on in. I'm going to be playing some indie games. I'm going to be discussing indie game, video game dialogue. I'm going to be just having a good time chilling, checking some things out. There are a couple of games that the developers actually asked me to check them out. I did not get any game keys or money. All I got was the demos from Steam. Demos that you can download and play for yourself right now. So that's what we're going to be starting with. I'm going to start with one of the games I was asked to check out, then another of the games I was asked to check out, and then some of the other demos I downloaded for myself, and we'll be seeing what the indie devs have been up to. Hello, Alcor. Hi. Nice to see you here. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see. The first game I was asked to check out was Luciferian the Conjuring book. Well, so let's go check out the demo of that. Just turning off the music for now. Let's see. Oh, wrong. Forgot the duplicate. There we go. There we go. This is a sort of top-down action game, and I have not played it a lot. I played it just enough to make sure it worked. Let's see. You know what? There is something I'd like to fix. No, I'm gonna leave it as is. The problem is I have to use monitor capture with this and not game capture or window capture, because if I use, hold on, window capture, it gets all out of whack. Yeah, I haven't found a way to fix that yet. That's how. So monitor capture is just how it's going to have to be for these locked to 16:9 games, or most of them anyway. Well, I've got. You know, there might be another way to do it. I just. I need to think. You know, no, never mind. We're just going to leave it for now. Now to decide, do I record a video just for this game, or do I go into a whole bunch of editing stuff later, or do I just record it all on locally? I think I'm not going to bother. I think I'm just going to release the whole stream as one video as one VOD on YouTube later and say, if you want to see what I thought of these games, go check them out here. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's enough waffling, enough thinking, enough delaying. Let's get into this. So if you're watching this later, this is Luciferian, and let's try it out. New game. It's supposed to be a not super easy game. I have to find one book page. Killing enemies with the sword will increase your energy. That's good. It has these... Interesting. When you use the WASD keys, it moves your mouse cursor around, but you can move it around separately when you're not using the movement keys. That is odd to me. I believe this game is designed to be played more with controller than anything else. but it does still work with mouse and keyboard. He's a beast. They can attack if you are close. Some of them can throw different powers. Got him. All in all, the game looks pretty good given its pixel art style. I wonder, can I break through this rubble? No, it doesn't seem so. Maybe the mouse behaves differently if you're actually in full screen, which I am not. Let's try full screen. I forgot what that did. Ah, yeah, no, that's not an option. It stretches really badly. And then I gotta turn off the border again. There we go. New one. Beat the counts, the first line of defense for hell, or the hierarchy in hell. I do like that they're all named, because, you know, if you're going for a sort of pseudo-biblical theme, that fits, because, like, the various powers and principalities and whatnot are supposed to all be named. Ice ball power-up unlocked. Okay. B to swap powers. Oh, that's B on a controller. Damn it, I have no idea. Magic, Seal of Procel. Okay, pressing E fixed the whole thing with the mouse. That's odd. Okay, I've selected the ice ball. I'm not sure how. Okay, E is what gave me the ice ball. Okay. Yeah, the controls, last I checked, for mouse and keyboard aren't actually listed, which I do feel is a bit of a mistake, honestly. This door is locked. Yeah, is there a key I'm supposed to get? Or, I assume there is. Oh, here's somewhere I haven't been before. They're definitely going for that. Oh, spacebar to a lever. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely some maze qualities to this. Some puzzling. I am not very good at puzzles, so. Hey, Chaos, get back here. Thank you. I'm not very good at puzzles, so, like, that is just something to keep in mind. I will not necessarily be showing this game at its best, is the disclaimer I give people before every puzzle game. Okay, that's another page. 44 pages remaining. I'm guessing the pages are... And yes, that takes me out to the next level. World 1, 2. Very Mario of you. Ooh. 1 red key, 3 book pages, kill 4 yellow demons. I'll need to figure out how my health replenishes. I think the last time it happened because I literally leveled up. And I'm guessing various bottles power up the different spells, or refill your energy for the different spells. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be refilling the energy for the spell I have. Oh, I could very well die here. Oh, no, huh. Ah, I got the... So the violet gives me my health back. Okay, very good. It's a good thing I got some. All in all, Luciferian so far seems reasonably well made. The art is solid. The mechanics, like, they feel a little like the sword attacks, for example, lock you in place, which I think is intentional. And you are meant to be sort of tactical about this, I assume. And try to dodge attacks and whatnot. But better not just stand where those guys can attack me. Ah! Buff free. I don't know what I just got. White increases your available shootings? Yeah, I don't think I have any shootings. Yeah, so the developers are not native English speakers. You might be able to tell. That's no shade. It just just something to keep in mind as you read through the instructions. Q gives you access to the inventory. Yes. Ow, ow, ow. Let's go to somewhere marginally safe. Can't make use of this item of the sword. Ah, that reloaded my ice ball. Okay. Cool, cool, good stuff. I guess that's where I go later. Hey, nope. I was aiming this way. The atmosphere is pretty solid, all things considered. I'm gonna die though. Like I'm gonna die. Straight up, I'm dead because I'm not very good at being tactical and whatnot. And I did not get enough health. But it looks like it just restarts you in the level. But it does look like it respawns all the enemies, which... not a big fan. I've got a still mostly full ice ball. Where was this guy? Is there anything here? No, there wasn't. I don't know if I'm actually going to beat level 2. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, there we go. Got some health back. The sword definitely chunks harder, you know? Might as well just take as many of them out as I can. Okay, doing a little better this time. But let's not stand in front of the door where they can shoot me. Oh, you can go a little faster pressing shift. Good to know. That guy fired one bolt at me. The guy above fired one bolt at me and then just sort of forgot about me. Interesting. The sword definitely seems to be the better weapon so far. Get out of there. Get out of the line of sight. Power up by picking up green items. If I could get more health, I'd love that. Violet, I believe, replenishes health? Yes. Okay, I'm doing much better this round. Oof, get out of there. Just dodge that projectile. Let's go get this guy. Okay, then open inventory, and let's reload my ice ball, because why not? Ooh, lever. I don't know what it opened, but I assume we'll find out eventually. Well, I've gotten a little way into the game, So, yeah, let's just quickly do a bit of a review of what I played so far. So far, the gameplay is fairly simple. The atmosphere is pretty good. I do wonder, can I read any of the pages I'm picking up? It doesn't seem like it. The menu, interestingly, doesn't pause the game. Oops. Okay, got it. Sigil of Botus. He's the 17th spirit. He is a great president and an earl. A president and an earl. He appeareth at the first show in the form of an ugly viper. Oh, they're trying. I'm sorry. They're trying Old English. They don't know how. I'm sorry, devs. I grew up on the King James Bible. If you want help learning how to do early modern English, which is what the King James Bible was written in, I would be more than and Shakespeare for that matter. I would be more than happy to help you with the grammar there. It looks like I found some of the things I needed to continue on. Like, I respect that you've given it the old college try. Let's look at options. Let's see. You've got your rebindings, some basic video options. I do like that screen shaking can be turned off because I don't like screen shake. That's a good accessibility option. Let's see. You don't have to worry about subtitles because everything's written. And you do have English and Spanish translations, of course. All in all, good stuff. I could see a desperate need for some colorblind options in particular. I wonder if this will take me away now? No. I see the need for some colorblind options in particular. I do think some more accessibility options in general would probably not go amiss. That was the lever I hit last time. But all in all, the quality is quite nice. I do like that you've got little bits of lore scattered around the place, honestly. And I love the atmosphere you've been going for here. I need to find a way to get into that section. Ooh, a red key. That was something I needed. Will this do anything? Nope. Nope, that won't open. I do love that you've hidden some things off the beaten path and have been careful to just sort of not make everything super obvious. Might you need to include a baby difficulty mode? Honestly, maybe. Damage factor of the selected power-up. I just upgraded the damage of my ice ball. That is cool. I wonder if I can do that with a sword. Apparently, but I'm not using those potions for some reason. Oh, right. Let's reload the ice ball. Let's see if there's anything I missed in here. Doesn't seem like it. Find 2 book pages, kill 1 yellow demon. Yes, I'm still missing. And this is where I'm going to start looking like a complete idiot because, yeah, I'm bad at mazes, I'm bad at puzzles. Maybe if I hit that lever again, a different door will open. Right? Because that's how levers work. All the time. Nope, that one didn't open. Whoop! Found a place where I wasn't before, but now I'm gonna die again. Oh. Didn't die, but I will die next time. Come on. Oh, that's the yellow demon I need. It's another page. I think I got it. I think I could just run and get out, but what I wouldn't give for some extra health. I think I'd get more health from using the sword, but right now ranged is better for me. Oh, that looks like a health potion maybe, but I don't know if I can get in there. I can, okay. Random health potion? Yes. Oh, thank God. Oh, I still need to find a book page. Ugh. Well. This way then. This var. This was the only place I hadn't really properly explored. Ooh, another lever. There's that other area I couldn't get into earlier. Okay. I walked up behind that fireball and took damage from it. Oh, so dumb. Okay. Plus 2 damage level, receive 2 uses. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I'm out of uses on that. Okay. Selected power-up? Okay, so I have leveled up the ice ball a fair bit. That can't be a bad thing, I hope. Now I need to go back. Oh, I did make it. I made it to the next area. And that is the end of the demo. Okay, so let's just quickly get out of that game. That was Luciferian. Overall, I'd say very promising. Honestly, very, very promising. I do recommend, if you like those sorts of top-down games and if you like the atmosphere of what you just saw, by all means, go ahead and check out Luciferian, the Conjuring Book demo on Steam. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, so next up, I will check out another game that I was invited to check out by the developer, by a different developer. And absolutely, I'm going to look into that. I'm going to check that out. But first, the other part of the stream. One of the things I wanted to do with this stream was discuss video game dialogue, everybody's favorite video game dialogue. So whomever's here, I mean, go ahead, pipe in. I've got some lines I collected from other people on Discord and, previously because I didn't want to be, left without any options for things to discuss. But if you've got any favorite bits of video game dialogue that you want to gush over and talk about, by all means, put them in the chat. I'm keeping an eye on the chat for Twitch, for YouTube, and for Moonbeam. I honestly do love discussing this kind of stuff. Okay, sorry for the bit of silence there. Just had to adjust my mic. I'll start. There is one particular line that is my favorite that stands out against everything else for some reason. And And I'll explain in a moment exactly what it is and why. Let's see. Just need to... There we go. And then... There we go. This speech right here, I absolutely love it. Let's see. Oh yeah, the audio should play just fine. Okay, let's go. Pause, and there we go. Just going to temporarily show this to you all.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an...
Okay, you can't really hear it in this video. That is low volume. I'm going to fix that. Let's see. Let's find another one.
This recruits is a 20-kilo...
Okay, that's odd. It's very low volume for me. Well, I can just boost it on OBS for all of you.
Ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, that bit of dialogue sticks in my head for a number of reasons, and I want to discuss why. It is utterly fantastic on several levels. Not only because, you know, it's just a great drill sergeant-y type of speech. I mean, don't get me wrong, love that. But more than that, right? You know, it's more than just a clever, amusing bit of dialogue. You see, up to this point in the Mass Effect series, you've been told what the stakes are for the most part. You're told by, you know, your own dialogue. You're told by your companion's dialogue, by other NPC dialogue. You're even told by Sovereign, the Reaper from Mass Effect 1, what is at stake, the very survival of the human race, and so on and so forth. But you spend most of your time boots on the ground, talking to people or shooting them with guns. And you don't get to see so much of the massive, you know, space battles, and so you don't get to see so much of the widespread destruction, at least not until the beginning of Mass Effect 3. You get to see some of it in cutscenes in Mass Effect 1 and 2, but the stakes feel more personal most of the time. Now, I don't mind that overall. honestly. You know, you want personal stakes in your video game, or otherwise, you know, what's the point? But this bit of world building helps to give you a bigger picture. The idea that that little metal slug could potentially destroy a city, you know, you start to get a sense of the scale of things, of the scale you're operating on, even if you don't always get to see it. Now, I'm not sure that this sort of world building and this sort of intense contextualization was what this bit of dialogue was designed, quote unquote, to do. I think it was more just a funny thing they put in because that's hilarious. But in the end, I think like it ends up helping to build a picture in your head of what you're doing. Because if one of those slugs can somewhere, someday destroy a city by accident, then my God, right? You're operating on a scale that that you don't really see in the games, at least not up to this point. You're told about the scale, but you don't often see it, simply because portraying the scale of the consequences and the scale of the stakes in a video game like that is it's difficult. It's, you know, it's not easy. It could only be done in cutscenes, and frankly, they had to use their cutscene budget on some other stuff. So, you know, that sort of bit of dialogue sticks in my head forever because of this, essentially. Now, before I go on to the next game, I want to talk about some other bits of dialogue. Let's see, let's just open up Discord on this PC so I can just read it without staring over at the other monitor. I did get some ideas from other people. Let's see. Oh, speaking of Mass Effect, one of my friends on Discord did recommend the line. Hold on, I'm going to find it. Oh yeah, this is from Garrus in Mass Effect 3. You yell long enough, eventually someone will come to see what the fuss is about. Yeah. And there was one other I wanted to check out. It's a line given to me by my friend Corey, Dem Shenanigans. If you do see her streaming on Twitch, you should absolutely go and watch her. Just putting that out there, just letting you know right now. You should watch her. You should follow her. Okay, let's see. By my own order in Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, I am not familiar with with the context of this line because I have not played Monster Hunter Wilds because I am unemployed and need a new job and need money, and so I'm putting off game purchases. You know how it goes. But let's see if I can find it. Now, if I had to guess, the context is the context is that normally you have to get orders to go hunt down specific monsters. But this looks like a good video for it. I'm just going to
won't take much to wake it up. The dragon torch. To think that little pendant can stop it.
We don't have to do this. There's one other option.
Hunter, are you sure? Right. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do it!
Leave this to me.
Watch, Nanta. This is what hunters do.
I will.
By my own order. I will slay Xoshia.
Okay, let's just check something out. By my own order, context. Let's see, will Reddit help me out here? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I guess my context was basically right. It looks like the kid was going in for a sort of self-sacrifice moment, and the Monster Hunter Wilds hunter steps in and says, "No, we're not doing that," which is undoubtedly badass. Undoubtedly quite badass. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing given the history of the Monster Hunter franchise, you've always been given the order to take down the monsters. You've always been doing what you've been told. You've been doing the whole would you kindly thing, essentially, only with, ostensibly better people. Ostensibly better people giving you the instructions. Which makes a certain amount of sense. That does make a certain amount of sense. All right. Hmm. My brain is mulling over the implications of that. I'm guessing you'll need someone to cover your ass later on in the guild. It is kind of a badass moment, no doubt. But I don't have the full history with the Monster Hunter franchise to really appreciate that, I think. Which is sad. I wish I did, I wish I did. All right. Let's Let's go into the next game, I think. I think it's time. I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's do it. Let's see. The next game I was supposed to look at was Quarterstaff, because this is another game that the devs asked me to take a look at, and another game that Brain, work with me. Don't play this game while driving. What the heck? Let's see. Oh wow, I just wonder. That'll do it. Maximize window and then go borderless and then. Yeah, there we go. I won't need to show you all my taskbar for this one. This is a turn-based tactical game. Quarterstaff is developed by... Actually, I didn't check that. 1 second. By Generic Lake Monster LLC, developed and published by both. Very much an indie game. Let's just take a look at all of the various... Now let's just turn those up because this is a almost restart. Oh, feel free to dunk on the game as if I'm not here. Oh, I don't know if I'll be dunking, but I will definitely be telling you if I see anything I think is, could be improved. Let's see, extra visuals, show all enemy movement arrows. Why not? I'm supposed to restart this, so let's do that. Let's, I needed to restart it because of... Oh, that's not in the... Okay, whatever. Because I changed some settings. And... back we go. 0 calories, 0 milligrams of sodium. Okay, I like these little random messages. I don't see a lot in the way of accessibility settings. That would be my first criticism, I guess. You could probably use some something in the way of colorblind modes, so on and so forth. I'm always advocating for accessibility type stuff. Mouse, WASD, or numpad. Interesting. I do like that you offer those 3 different schemes. I think I'll just stick with the mouse for now. Okay, on my 32:9 monitor, the saving text showed up all the way over in the lower right. You couldn't see it on this 16:9 screen. Nice cutscene so far. The art is pretty good. The atmosphere is great. The music is sort of perfect for this. I'm already kind of invested, and I'm no good at turn-based games. Just like the puzzle games earlier. I was saying I was no good at those, and it's true. Absolutely gorgeous in a lot of ways. I've gone back to using my shotgun mic, but I just repositioned it to be a little close to my mouth. I think I am happy with the way I sound. Yay! So you've been reluctant to take up arms again since we broke with the Clade. I'm happy that our long retirement hasn't dulled your instincts. Something tells me that the corrosive light in this area requires a firm hand, so keep your spells handy. Except for the murder spells, of course. Corpses are too busy to seek atonement. If you feel ready, let's head out. I suppose I can pause my meditation long enough to run you through some drills. Writing is so far serviceable. It tells you exactly what you need to know. Which, you know, is more than a lot of games can boast, so I like that. Let's see. I don't care if this place looks abandoned, we still have to keep watch over this empty tract of land. Do you want to tell our boss you know better? I mean, that's a solid bit of world building right there. I like it. Okay, a little bit of stutters. Huh. No wonder you have those performance options in there. Why is it stuttering like that? Okay. Let me access the settings, please. Guess I'm going back to medium. I'm gonna have to restart the game again. Okay. Okay, that is odd because although I am on a 32:9 screen, a 2D game, I'm sorry, should not have those performance issues. Not on a 7900 XTX and 7800 X3D. That is weird for a 2D game. I'm sorry, I gotta say that straight up. Maybe it's, if you've only been testing with NVIDIA, maybe it's an AMD thing. I don't know. But let's continue. Hopefully the medium textures will speed up the performance of the game. Okay, that's better, but it is odd. No shield, no sword, buddy. I don't know who you are, but you're about to get some free arrows. A lone archer. Click and drag to pan the camera view. Scroll the mouse wheel. Okay, I will practice pan and zoom. Yeah, this is space numpad 5 to defend. This performance is odd to me. Although there is one thing I do like that I want to show you. I do like that you put a background image for people with wider monitors. A lot of game developers just ignore that, and that bothers me, frankly. I don't like it. I don't like it. But you did put in that background image. Maybe a little bit of a border might help to, you know, make it sort of the action on the screen feel more at home against the background. But otherwise, you know, just the fact that you thought of this at all, I appreciate that. Okay, back to the zoomed in mode. Space numpad 5 to dash, and if I select the character, okay. Okay, so you can jump over obstacles. That's cool. Okay, let's exit the practice mode. And let's see where this guy is. I need to get across the river, I suspect. Yeah, this is a little heavy on performance somehow. Blast icons indicate where opponents will always try to attack. Target icons indicate where opponents will attack only should you end your action on that tile. Oh, let's practice that. I do like the practice mode. That is fantastic. That is just wonderful. I do like that you included this. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Where can I go without getting insta-murdered? Okay, to defend. Cannot charge opponent too strong. Staggered. Okay, smash. Okay, I got one. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Let's see. Oh. He missed. And he's down. I yield, stranger. The boss will have my hide for failing to guard the path, but I just want to go home. Adorable. Go on home, little soldier. You tried your hardest. I know beating them with a stick isn't ideal, but it isn't outright murder. See, coming out of retirement doesn't mean people have to die. Victory! And so I'm guessing avoiding damage is also a big part of this because you are basically alone. Nice work. You beat up someone a fraction of your age. Let's make camp and take some time to investigate the area and review our abilities. I do like this guy. I like his attitude. It's funny. Okay, we click on the campfire. Spells, stats, techniques, spells. Amethyst Chameleon Charm. Normal cast. Launch your familiar at any opponent, causing direct damage. Okay. Shove an enemy a single tile, up to 6. I already have this equipped, so save and close. Okay, I've got unassigned. I've got costs. Defending against damage equal to or less than your damage stat will prevent all damage and allow you to take momentum actions. Okay, so defense is a viable option if you spec into it. That is cool. Finesse determines the number of techniques you may employ and the maximum number of flourish spells or attacks you can have at the ready. Pockets. Number of spell talismans you can carry. I do like this. This is interesting. No doubt they brought it up. Let's take a look at. Let's see, strong plummet, strong pummel, retaliatory strike, strong counter. Let's get to it. Campfire visitors. Obtain a combo streak of 7 or higher, so those are like extra point things, I'm guessing? Or are they requirements to finish the level? Orders were to deal with you or else, and it's not that we want to hurt you, but we're not interested in dealing with the consequences of letting you go. Nothing personal, other than the injuries we're about to inflict, I mean. Okay, scoring system. Okay. See, I don't want to attack any of those places. Let's just... They can all go do that. See, they're all planning to go elsewhere. Ah! Right. Cannot charge opponent too strong. Basically, I need to dodge around to keep them from really doing anything. Oh, I can use an ability, can't I? Warning, -2 HP? Was that -2 HP to me? Oh, I'll take damage because all those other people are ready to attack me. Never mind. Let's just not be there. I feel like I'm getting boxed in and I don't like it. This is a problem. I think I so totally screwed this level up. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting seriously boxed in. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe if I just go... I don't even know what happened to that guy. Okay, I'm done. This was easier when travelers didn't fight back. You could still be listening. I don't see any of them aiming to hit me right now. Not charge, opponent too strong. So dodging does seem to be the thing to do for the moment. Oh, I've got 3 extra turns. Okay, moving hurts them. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Interesting. I can just straight up charge them and take them, or I could go somewhere else. Got 1 extra turn. What can I hit? Let's see. I don't like that there's a guy behind me. Let's take him out. Okay, now whatever they're gonna do, I need to start getting out. Thinking out loud. It's not just thinking out loud. It's also, you know, how do I put this? It's also part of the streaming, you know. It's also part of telling people what I think. But you're welcome. I try, you know. I try to. It's not immediately made clear, I guess I should say, that that movement also hurts your enemies. It is something I kind of wish I knew before I started, because I was really worried for a moment there about how I was going to get out of that situation. I didn't know that movement also attacked. Calorish has seen this one before. Look who's come out of the woodwork. Probably the local tyrant, scrying upon us from afar. If my incompetent henchmen couldn't stop a single decrepit traveler, I'd get curious too. Yeah, fair enough. I think we should have made our tutorial icons more obvious. There are some tutorial missions available on the world map. We didn't want to force the player along, so maybe more attention to those things are warranted. Yeah, you might be right there. I got one of them, but I did not win in 3 turns or less. No, because I had no idea what I was doing. But no damage taken. And yay for me. Now that I'm starting to get an idea of how this works. Ooh, the market. You have money, right? No, I have plenty. But we did agree to keep our expenses separate after that cursed coin fiasco. Sig sounds like he's making it sound like you're a couple. Okay, plant nursery for channeling nature magic. Talismans. Geodes and fossils. Let's see. Let's go find something useful. So these are more abilities. I'm guessing you can upgrade abilities here. Yes. Excellent, excellent. Good to know. Horticultural appropriation. I love that. That is an amazing name. Oh, that's fun. That's hilarious. That is... love it. see. Flask of spring water. Rapidly cools several tiles, forming slick ice that will trip most non-flying enemies. That is cool. I like that. Seed pouch. Target an unoccupied tile, covering it and some nearby tiles in thorny brambles that will sap the vitality of most non-flying enemies that step on them. So you can basically lay some traps. One use. Applies prone. That could be useful. I'm gonna... Well, I can't afford that one, so never mind. Let's see. And let's just check out what's at the jewelry. Ash of Mandrake. Confounding smoke that will stagger all opponents to enter any affected tiles. Lasts for 2 turns. Oh, you can straight up take control of enemies with Flourish cast on that one. That's cool. There's definitely some great concepts in here. And once I got a hang of like the basic idea, I started... Oh, let's see, let's choose item. Let's see, I'm not going to worry about stagger. I want that one, yep. As soon as I got the basic idea, I started seeing like how the strategy works, and I don't hate it, you know? I definitely don't hate it. Again, I'm not very good at strategy games, so you are dealing with a rank amateur here. Finally, some action. Yes, very frightened young man. Sorry, I'm trying not to spoil too much of the dialogue for anyone who does want to read the story, but the writing is growing on me. I definitely like it. I didn't read that. That was a mistake. Let's see, but that... No. Step and dash. What was the latest? Frenzied. Okay, well, you've got a whole dictionary of like all the mechanics here, which I do appreciate. That is good. Countering stance cannot be charged and will prevent any attempt to flip over them. Good to know. Strong pummel, +1 damage when you charge or smash an enemy 1 tile away. Would it be dumb to charge in close to the wall? Probably. Let's do it. Need clear path to charge. Oh, I need to go to the stairs. Oh, they got stunned by that attack. That's good. I like that. So I need to get up to that archer. So that's what I'm going to do. And they all have like extra health and stuff. This thing again. I love the little commentary you add on top of the writing. It honestly is. I like it. I honestly like it. Short obstacle in the way. Maybe I should take a few of them out first. Can't hurt to take a few of them out. Okay. Let's see, can I do that? Okay, he's down and out, which is good, because I'll need to get out of here if I don't want to get boxed in. Oh, crap. Let's see if I can get down. No, I just need to get out. I am losing momentum. I guess that happens sometimes. Come on, getting closer, guys. 3 turns, excellent. Okay, those two are out. And might as well just get rid of that last one. And he's down. Ooh, damn. Enough, we yield, we yield. Okay. That's it? You're sparing us? We can retreat? Let's take the long route home, boys. The king has no tolerance for failure. I'm wondering if this bad guy isn't actually as bad as they say, because he did just like, you're letting us live? Which is funny. If the soldiers are afraid of this malevolent king, then chances are the locals can't be too happy either. Let's go visit the tavern. Oh, I have to say, this game does have a lot to it. Calrish, I know you tend to be overly talkative. I mean, he's right about me, which is hurtful, but I don't think he's right about the main character. A place where only the strong and ruthless rise to the top, blah, blah, blah. Certainly an improvement from the limited fare we have back in the mountains. So these are just random people. I'm guessing someone has a quest, maybe. Kiva the Retired. Lucifer and Friends Limited. Do you have snacks? I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here, but might as well camp. Ooh, I can upgrade the staff too? Multiple fighting forms, it just needs a little inspiration. If we let it rest in the presence of other trees of its kind, like the sapling which is located, it will learn new forms. As you collect speed saplings, your staff learns alternate forms. These forms determine the arc, damage, and special effects of your flourish attack. I still haven't tried a flourish attack, I don't think. It is currently a balanced staff. You know, I'm going to go for one more match because this is actually really fun so far. I'm enjoying it. And I do need to test out a flourish attack. Okay, so some of these soldiers can attack 3 squares at once. Swirling vortex of arcane wrath, and now you fight with your hand like some sort of peasant. The Grandmaster would be weeping. Oh, great, it's him, so he knows. Siggy! The soldiers described being grappled by an ornery lizard. I just had to probe their minds to see for myself. Aside from putting on a little weight, oh god. I'm just gonna not spoil too much of the story because I don't want to. Okay, how are these? Health 5 out of 5. Focus 5 plus 1 than yours. So when their focus goes down, you can start doing fun things to them. I'm getting that. Nemesis statue 10 streak or greater required to topple. Let's see if I can get that. Okay, let's toggle flourish. How do I toggle flourish? Oh, I think I need to build up momentum first. Now that would just hurt me. So might as well hurt him a little. Oh, I've got extra turns. Hell yeah. See, this one's countering, I believe. Yeah, parrying. One extra turn left. And then might as well just do some damage along the way. Okay, I can flourish attack now. Okay, yeah, the performance is still puzzlingly low given my hardware. Oh, I can just straight up KO him. Okay, nice. Good work, me. Let's see, let's not attack the guy that's parrying because that seems dumb. Or might as well see if I can try and take off some of his parry. Yeah, okay, because he's not countering, he's just parrying. It's honestly for the best. Okay, and I can flourish attack again, so screw it. Okay, this giant window is blocking my view of some of the it blocks my view of like some of the opponents and stuff, so I can't always see when who I'm going to attack. But there we go. Oh, I never toppled the statue. Ooh, whoops. You left the soldiers alive? It's more time consuming to heal an injured henchman than recruit a new one. Funny. But I did get all 3 of those objectives. Okay, I think I'm going to stop checking out this game there. I'm going to upload like just the whole VOD of this stream with all the games I check out onto YouTube later. But this is fantastic in so many ways. There are some things I think you could do to improve. Like I said, you could do with more accessibility settings. You could do with an optimization pass. Because, I'm sorry, a 2D game on a 7800 X3D and a 7900 XTX should not, under any circumstances, need to be on medium or low settings. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You said to dunk. If I needed to, I'm dunking. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Ooh, you do include quite a few things in the demo. I do appreciate that. That is very cool of you. How do I get out of here? Do I go back here? The escape key is doing nothing, which I'm not gonna lie, bothers me. I don't know how to get to the main menu. This is a problem. This is another problem right there. But the art is good. The writing is fun. The combat and strategy is surprisingly easy to learn. I don't normally enjoy strategy games, straight up. I normally don't. But so far, I like what I'm playing. Yeah, please do. Let's see, just to double check that it's not something going on with my keyboard. Oh, the escape key is supposed to work, and it's just not working. Okay, well, yeah. Upper left corner for settings. Oh, yes, right, that icon. My brain, I completely forgot about that icon. Back to title. Throwdown in Beeftown. Okay, I've just seriously enjoyed this whole thing the whole time, despite the problems, despite the the little issues and niggling issues I ran into. Ah, man, I've just been enjoying this, and that is the mark of a very promising game for me. When I do get a job again and I start making money, I'm adding this to my list. I'm definitely going to wish list this. So anyone who's out there watching this now or on the VOD later, yeah, go to Steam, get Quarterstaff. Absolutely do. I recommend it. I do think there's some improvements to be made. There are some improvements to be made. But if you can handle the things you're seeing, the little niggling problems, the actual gameplay and the actual experience are quite fun. And once you get the basic hang of how the tactics are supposed to work, it just clicks, and it's a lot easier to understand than I thought it would be. And given that I am not a strategy game person, that is saying something. So yeah, it cannot. I would say if you're not worried about colorblind settings or anything like that, that go ahead and just immediately shell out for this. You can download the demo, or you can buy the game now on Steam, I believe. Yeah, fully recommend. Okay, so I am done with checking out that game. I am going to spend a little time talking about dialogue again, because that was part of this whole thing, talking about video game dialogue. I do like games, incidentally, that combine a sort of serious story with the humor and like sarcasm, it's a style of thing that you saw that we just saw in Quarterstaff. It is definitely fun. I love the chameleon. I do. Of course, not everybody likes that, and sometimes it can be a bit too much. Even I found some of the constant dialogue in Borderlands 3 and some of the constant chiming in Forspoken grating. I didn't hate the dialogue in Forspoken quite as much as a lot of other people did, because I understood what they were going for, and it worked well enough for me up to a point. But yeah. So, by the way, Toonses, if you're still here, why don't you go ahead and tell me what your favorite bit of video game dialogue of like all time is? Because that's one of the things we're discussing today. I'm actually going to look up a couple of things, because I asked a friend, one of my longtime friends, what his favorite dialogue is, and he just gave me a ton of quotes and things to check out from different franchises. What can change the nature of a man? I am not familiar with that quote, so obviously I'm going to have to look it up now. From Planescape Torment. That is actually one of the games that my friend recommended, because it's basically a novel. It's basically a novel. Let's see. Let's see if we can find the quote. Okay, Chris Avallone. Yeah, he worked on a lot of the Obsidian stuff, didn't he? Let's just, this is an interesting one. And oh, go away. Let's see. You are wrong. If there's anything I've learned in my travels across the plains, it is that many things may change the nature of a man, whether regret, love, or revenge or fear. Whatever you believe can change the nature of a man can. I've seen belief move cities, make men stave off death, and turn an evil hag's heart half circle. This entire fortress has been constructed from belief. Belief damned a woman whose heart clung to the hope that another loved her when he did not. Once it made a man seek immortality and achieve it, and it has made a posturing spirit think it is something more than a part of me. Interesting. I do need to keep playing Planescape Torment. I have it. At the risk, let's see. It stuck with me because when it was asked by an NPC, the game hits you with 40 plus possible responses. In an era of dialogues rarely having 3 plus options or so, it was fun to be assaulted with flavor choices. Yes, Toonses, over on the Twitch chat, that is an excellent point. And the abundance of dialogue options is one of the things I really loved, especially about the first, but in general, both of the Pillars of Eternity games. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I turned on a trainer and basically played those again like an interactive novel, because I didn't want to be bothered with that particular combat system. And yeah, the story, especially the first one, and the companions, I loved them because they were unhinged and they truly had their own agendas, and you could befriend them, but it was work and you had to take them as they were rather than trying to turn them into the most you know, the most good person version of them. It was, and you had those unhinged ones. You had the Devil of Karok, and you had, I keep forgetting the name of the fire mage, or I think he was a fire mage, the one who worshipped Magran. But yeah, a lot of great stuff there. Now, other things. Yes, I believe this is another one from Planescape Torment. From my friend here, names have power in identity. Others can use names as weapons. Names are a hook that can be used to track you across the planes. Remain nameless and you shall be safe. I am the nameless one. And this quote, I believe, this next one that he mentioned, I believe, is a line probably from System Shock or System Shock 2, one of those two. Oh no, this is also from the same one. Okay, it's also from Planescape. But yeah, there is no room for two in the world of ones and zeros. No place for mayhap in a house of trues and falses. And no green with envy in a black and white world. That is fantastic. And so they were doing a bit of meta referencing with the video game thing. That's why I thought it was System Shock. I didn't think that would be in Planescape. I'm just gonna get out of here. And let's see. For what relatively little he appears, Half-Life's G-Man has some great lines in his weird little cadence. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. And there's one he told me to look up from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which admittedly does have so much great dialogue. Malkavian versus stop sign. Okay, so if you play a Malkavian, you get this dialogue apparently. Let's go in. Oh, that music brings me back. No, you stop. No, you stop. Stop it. Stop. We've made a powerful enemy today sign is one of the dialogue options. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I love that. That's so great. Oh, absolutely wonderful. I'm definitely going to edit out like the clips of me discussing dialogue, and I'm definitely going to put those in their own video. Wonderful. Absolutely flawless. No notes. Love it. So, how's everyone doing? Well, there's not many people here, but I do want to check out some more games. Toonses, if you want to stick around and see what other indie devs are doing, you're more than welcome. If you need to go, that's also perfectly understandable. But yeah, this has been fun. And so far, I mean, I've only tried 2 games so far, but so far, yours has impressed me the most because, you know, initially wasn't super, you know, sure about it, but I kept going, and it's great. It's just great. There's so much to love there. Let's see. I am playing a lot of turn-based and strategy type games today. Honestly, what's one more? There is this one that I wanted to show. Some of these demos will disappear by the end of the month, so I wanted to show off this one. This is Fogpiercer. Ah, different. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see the full 32:9 screen. This is Fogpiercer. It is a sort of turn-based card game train defense game. You have a battle train. A war train! And so, yeah, we're going to give it a quick look. I am also not very good at card battlers, but here we are. And you can, of course, set up your deck, change your cards, get different attacks and so on. You can expand your train, in theory. You can change the order of your cars, your carriages. You can even have different drivers with different abilities. So let's go and just try this, because bandits incoming, fight. Is there any music in this game? It sounds like there is, but it's very low. Let's get a proper listen. And if you hear a dog in the background, that's not the game, that's my neighbor's dog. I can't do much about him. Not even my expander will take care of that. Okay. Let's see, I have 5 energy. So let's shield my main car. Let's hit him with an artillery attack. And let's just use another shield card, because why not? The shield was a good call, I think. And the artillery attack should take care of the rest. Moves adjacent units away. Why isn't it firing? Add 3 shield to a carriage. Why can't I attack? This is bothering me. Well, fine, I guess we end turn. No, that didn't help. End turn. I need you to let me attack. Oh, thank God. There we go. Okay, honestly, just the whole concept is really cool, in my opinion. There's some weird things happening with the graphics here, some lines that are appearing and then disappearing, but overall, I can take a new card or I can take money. Let's take a new card just to try it out. Move forward by 1 after an attack this turn. Why not? And this is definitely a roguelike type thing. Let's take a look at the settings. We do have accessibility settings. We can flip the mouse buttons, turn on, just straight up turn on God mode for anybody who doesn't play strategy very well. I may eventually turn that on myself. You can change up the visual effects, the colors. This is an example of, honestly, a pretty solid well, I am not colorblind. The game was built for motor control accessibility in mind. You know what? That is very cool. And I'm glad to hear about that. And I did note the extra control options. Was controller one of the options? Because a lot of I forget. No, it wasn't. Controller support is important if you don't have that already, because a lot of people with motor control issues specifically use different kinds of controllers and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you already know that. Incoming, fingers crossed. I didn't know it's good that you didn't include any color-based gameplay as such, but I thought that, maybe some colorblind modes might help with, I don't know, making certain, enemies pop against the background or something. I don't know. I'm not colorblind myself. I cannot tell you, if your game is perfectly colorblind friendly. It might be. One thing I did notice was that the line art is going to help, but a lot of the colors are muted and sort of some of them might end up blending into each other. Might. Again, not colorblind, just trying to spitball, you'd have to ask somebody who actually has one or more of the various colorblind conditions. Speedrun statistics. Let's see, window mode, the audio, the graphics. The graphics settings are fairly. Oh wow, they even included FSR. Off FSR 1.0, FSR 2.2. I imagine DLSS is in or will be coming to coming to the game for anybody who has an NVIDIA card. Another thing that everybody should include is XeSS, not just for Intel cards, because sometimes it's even better than like FSR2 in particular on AMD cards. XeSS is really surprisingly solid. Yeah. Anyway, back to talking about this game. I do like the general. It's not exactly super granular. It's not exactly super granular settings menu, but there are certainly enough settings that you can customize the way the game works to your liking. Convoy, destroy the truck to get a module. Okay, let's try this again. I wonder when I can get more cars though. Oh, there's 3 of these things. I do like that they show you which units are going to be attacked. Let's see. Move forward by 1 after an attack this turn. Why not? Okay, so whatever's in the red ones is what I can shoot. Good to know. So there's only 1 of these enemies that I can actually hit. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Well, it's fine. I can shield it. And turn. I do have to destroy that truck, it seems. So, let's see. Shield up again. Artillery attack. Might as well get a little bit of a... on that one. And I don't think I need any more shielding just yet. I don't know what that slow-mo was about, but cool. Okay. Ooh. This presents a problem. Well, I think this is the most important one, so we'll shield up that. Oh, but then I can just take this one out and not have to worry about the other car. No, I should have just taken them both out with the 2 artillery cards is what I should have done. But now I can't take that one out with an artillery attack. I can put a little damage on that one. Yes, end of the turn. You know what? Cost up. Oh, screw it, why not? Let's see. I've got just enough to shield up. And you know what? Let's put damage onto that. And we've got to ban somebody else again. I hate that for me. I hate those free viewer people. They suck. They really suck. Okay, artillery can't hit anybody, so just shield up. Call that a turn. I don't have a shield. You know what? Let's... Huh? That did it. Okay, shield you, artillery attack you, and that should give me a module. Still don't know what that random slowdown or cross when passing those towers is about. Escaped. Yes, I escaped from those bandits. Let's pick up the module. Plus 2 AP if the locomotive has 1 HP at the beginning of the play round. When a carriage is destroyed, to destroy the enemy unit that dealt the final blow. 1 AP for every 3rd enemy destroyed. Let's do that one. Rare card in shop guaranteed. No card removal. Card reward. Let's just go to the chop shop. Why not? I don't have a lot of money, but might as well see what that mechanic is like. The graphics are very simple, but the atmosphere is well done. And choose one extra reward, sure. Shop. Oh, I could actually buy a card. Let's see. Mastermind, pick one card from the draw pile. Could actually buy modules if I had enough money. That's interesting. Get 3 extra AP next turn. Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh, and there's just another chop shop along the way. Might as well. Shit. That's funny. It's just 2 in a row. Oh, I'll take the money, sure. And I can remove cards. It was something I will end up having to do, probably. And convoy, hand size -1. Ooh, you start getting debuffs. All in all, this game runs well. It looks good. The strategy is actually pretty fun. Oh dear lord, lots of people are trying to attack me at once, and I only have 1 shield card. See. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna die if I don't shield it up. You know what? Let's see if I can get better shield cards. Oh, and let's get 3 extra AP next turn. Oh, no. I'm going to lose my... You see, now, what you were just saying about an undo button sounds really good right now because I just royally messed this up. and my run ends there. Dune says, you were right. You were right. You were so right to include an undo button in your game. Oh... Not just for motor control, but for idiots. And for cats on keyboards. You know what? I have 4 cats. You are absolutely correct about that. I am actually probably going to stop checking out this game here. I don't need to play it super long to tell you that this is just a fun game overall. If you like roguelites, if you like deck builders, and if you like trains, and given that the vast majority of my mutuals and audience are probably some sort of neurodivergent, you probably like trains. I'm sorry, is it mean if it's true? Then you should definitely go grab Fogpiercer, or at least check out the demo on Steam, available to play right now. It is supposed to be coming out in Q3 2025. But yeah, it's a solid game, man. As these things go. I don't think it's for me in the end. Like, I'm normally not a big fan of roguelites and not a big fan of deck builders. I'm still looking for the one that just fits me, but it's good. It's pretty good. I'll be honest, I'd hoped to have more people to come in and yap about dialogue with, you know? I don't have a lot of people. I didn't get a ton of suggestions. I got some. But that's life sometimes. You know how it goes. Trying to turn my niche into game writing and indie games. Well, not game writing specifically, but writing in general and indie games. But I guess that really is a niche, you know? But even so. Oh, there is one Discord I forgot to check. No, they never got back to me. Never mind. Well, I don't have a lot more to say on game dialogue for the moment. Might as well check out another game. Let's see. Oh, here's one I really wanted to showcase. Just because it's so dumb, but it's so cool at the same time. I have never played No One Lives Forever, sadly. Let's see. Why are you doing this? Why are you... Okay, no, this game needs to stay not full screen. It stretches out when it's full screen, and I don't like that. Stop it. Thank you. Okay, let's see. This game is called Suck It Up. It's a sort of shooter, but you shoot people with words, to be clear. This is not a mass shooter simulator. It is absolutely not. It's wild that I have to clarify that. But basically, it's a game where you go yell at your coworkers. And honestly, based. Frankly, here, nobody likes you. Here, like, you can't do this to me. Suck it up. I do like games that put in a lot of, you know, side banter and NPC banter and things you can hear if you stand around and listen long enough, you know, because that does give you great world building. He's been given a megaphone. He has scores to settle and vengeance to get. This game is made by, let me just check. This Team Sucks. It's made by This Team Sucks, publisher and developer. Learn how to move. Ew, who let this guy in? You can fire. Are you slow? Use the WSD keys to evade my jabs. This game is all about insulting people. But watch this thing. You left click blasts your insults across the room, but right click also can like right click can also just suck things in and let you blast them back out. This was the only way they could like do violence in an office setting. This was the only way they could do violence in an office setting without, you know... my aim is terrible right now. Well, not, oof. Ooh, that was a power-up. Heal at the water cooler. Okay, so that's how you heal. Answer phones. Where's the phone? Ah. There we go. I've answered the phone. Go to the elevator. This was the only way they could use an office setting for this kind of game without, you know, seriously ruffling some feathers and making some people really worried, you know? But I love it. It's so dumb. Fire? There we go. Ah. Lost control of my mouse for a second. There we go. I love that you can actually break down the doors. Oh, I am low on health. I need to find a water cooler. There's one. First, I need to get rid of these guys. Let's just block their shots. Ah. Come on, mouse. Work with me. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Electrical shot there. Come on. Toxic coworkers. The whole concept behind this is so dumb and yet so great. And the idea of taking the insults they throw at you and shooting them back is honestly a well thought out mechanic. I'm really impressed with how they, arranged that. Heal back up. Okay, that gives me sort of a sniper shot. Make some copies. Just office life even while you're dealing with this crap. Ah. I need to find out who's shooting me from a distance. Ah, I died. Terminated. I've got to climb the corporate ladder. Come and get me, come and get me! Okay. I've answered that phone. I love that I destroyed everything except the door. Okay, there we go. I'm doing better at surviving this time. I'm sort of pre-firing the suction function on this thing. I love that sort of caustic toxic blast can actually break down the walls. Okay, that electric thing is something to worry about. Come on, fire. Ah, missed. Ooh. I wasn't ready for that. That was a new one. Can you tell I don't play a lot of these twin stick shooters either? Well, I never said I was good at video games, just that I liked them. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of that lightning guy at the beginning, Frankly, that lightning guy is a pain in my butt talks. Missed. Can't believe I missed. But whatever. I guess I didn't miss that much. Took him out. Oof. Better get healed. Get me. Oop. I'm getting surrounded. This is not good. No. My mouse keeps leaving the window. And that's why I keep... one of the reasons I keep losing control of the game. That is a problem. Okay. There we go. Got myself out of that situation. Just barely. Now I've got to go make some copies. Let's live long enough to do it. Come on. Let's get this guy. Oh, gotta get away from there. Is that not where the copies were? Well, let's just honestly Let's blast them and blast them. Where are the where's the copy machine? Come on, get me. Ah, whoop, no, they got me. Ah, god damn it. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there before I embarrass myself even further. But for anyone who's good at likes and or is good at these sorts of games, once again, the escape button doesn't work. That's annoying. For anyone who likes twin stick shooter games and needs something comparatively innocent and silly and yet surprisingly not trivially easy, by all means check out Suck It Up, or at least check out the demo on Steam by This Team Sucks. Oh, it's so dumb. I love it. I love it. Oh, here's one I wanted to check out because it looks like the first of the Dave the Diver ripoffs. Well, no. Actually, maybe it's more the gay Undercooked games? Overcooked? I keep forgetting. Ooh, Quali Gaming. So I don't know if this technically counts as indie necessarily. Yeah. Quali, let me double check. I do want to mostly promote sort of indie games, you know what I mean? But Quali's not a small publisher. I need to double check that. Come on, browser, please load. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So, so I had actually made a whole video last week about the difficulty with deciding what is and isn't an indie game. And I'll be honest, you know, it's hard sometimes just making that distinction. What exactly is an indie game? You know, is it only where the dev also self-publishes, or can there be indie game publishers really? How much control do they have over the devs? You know, and if they if they don't have any real control over what the devs make and just publish it, then yeah, I'm sure. I guess they could be indie games, but then, you know, but then you've got things like Star Citizen, and Star Citizen's raised over $800 million. Is there a cutoff point at which, you know, a company can make so much money that even if it's self-publishing, it's not indie anymore? Blah blah blah. I went over lots of stuff, and one of the names I ran into was Quali. Quali is actually invested in, I forget, is it Devolver Digital? It might be, but Quali does in some places. Does sometimes bill itself as an indie publisher. Anyway, so Undercooked or Dave the Diver, you know, those games where you go out hunting for ingredients, then cook them up. That's basically what this is. This is Space Chef. And I wanted to check out the demo because I never actually played Dave the Diver. I believe there is a co-op mode. I'm gonna have to double check that now. Don't want to give us misinformation. No, it is single player. It is single player. Let's dive in and just check it out. Oh, you get to make your own character. Let's see. There we go. Nice and tall. Strong. Voice tones. Switch out the hair. I like that. I do like... how they let you sort of adjust so many of these things. Let's see, redhead. Just to show some of the options. But let's go back to where I was, more or less. Tall. That works. Oh, you can even adjust the dimensions of the face. That is actually pretty cool. For something so cartoonish, they went and made this pretty detailed. Let's see. That's a little bland. I need to punch it up a little. Now, the pants can be gray. The shirt should be... Ooh, kitty. The shirt should be something else. I don't see purple. Ah, there's the purple. Let's do purple on both of them. There we go. And name. Let's see. Business name. Nerdic's Food, Nerdic's Scrub, Nerdic's Meal, Nerdic's Banquet. They just used the name. Let's see. Copyright infringement Inc. Okay, this is perfect. I love it. Okay. So you can move with the mouse or with WASD. I'm glad you want to become a chef just like your old grandma. Sorry couldn't be there to help you out. Had to take care of those darn nibbits again. Told everyone in Rusty Town you're the new chef, so you better get a kitchen going really quick now. Orders will start to drop in any time. Or nibbits, I gotta go. So, once again, you have inherited stuff from a grandparent or other relative. We're doing the... Can't pick up all the trash, apparently. Open, grab all. All the parts for the barrel grill, click here to craft it. Okay, if you insist. Your first kitchen. I'm gonna head down to see what's down there. Check my order here. Beefle meat. I'm really just gonna grab meat from craft beefle skewers. I'm really just gonna grab bugs from my basement and maybe I should update the operating system. Can I use this to smack them or? Come on. Is there a button I need to press? Okay, where's the controls? Settings are down here. Attack right mouse button. Okay. Can't rebind these, at least not yet. Okay. I have to get beefle meat. This is apparently what people want, so... The animations are really smooth. I like that. Come on. Oh, there you are. Now I've got to grill the beefle meat. These mini games remind me a bit of okay, craft beefle skewers, find the recipe. Scrap food category. This is literally a category of scrap food. Dear God. Yeah, time to deliver. I got it. Okay, live in Rusty Town just around the corner. Follow the arrow. Okay, there's an arrow here. Okay, you get to fly your ship around. That is cool. Actually, I like it. Rusty Town. I need to complete the tutorial before I can enter here. Okay, no, she's still further away. Let's go. Ah, she's in that space train engine. Taste explosion incoming. My first order. Okay. Now deliver 2 more orders to start on your path on becoming So I've got 2 more orders. They both want the same thing. I've got to go find my home. There it is. And make 2 more of the same thing. It's disgusting that they want to eat beefles. They're beetles that apparently are made of beef. Oh, come on. Get out of there. There we go. Okay, let's grill up some more. So far, I've done very good at grilling these things. Okay, and then craft. I need 2. And I deliver again. The tutorialization is pretty good here for this game. Let's take a look at the settings. Click to move. Let's honestly not do that. I want to use WASD. I do like that they let you swap mouse buttons. Yeah, very good. I like that. And change your key bindings for a lot of things. Let's see, display resolution. They do. Oh, yeah, I was running at 1080p that whole time. Now I've got one. Now it fits my monitor. It cannot do ultra wide, sadly. Although you can change the render scaling. That's interesting. Full screen window. We'll just leave it full screen for now, honestly. Some pretty basic settings. Some good run-in background. Yes. Hide served window. Not a lot of accessibility settings again, but you know, that doesn't mean it's not at least somewhat accessible, as I've just learned from Toonses. And let's deliver. Awesome, let's do this. And I'm about to... There we go. I have collected money. And a new recipe? No, I'm sold out of these things. That's all. Rookie chef. Reward decoration. Okay, so you can decorate your whole thing. I am due for a promotion. Hey, cosmic travelers, it's Wild. Oh, is this based on Carnage? New chef. Beefles are great and all, but variety is the spice of life. So yeah, I need to blast off into the nebula to discover new settlements and more hungry customers. Okay. And new ingredients to cook up, I assume. Oh, I can boost. Oh, yeah. I'm apparently blasting off into the nebula. I don't know where I'm going. Upgrade your solar panels to boost the energy bar. Ooh. I'm semi-stuck. Is there a map? Maybe I go the other way. Go closer to the sun. Space cowboys and cowgirls, Zoe here, Rusty. Okay, so I can upgrade my rocket, of course. Ooh, I can pick up resources. That's good. I guess I can't pick it up with... I need to... I need to use the right button for that. Okay, yeah. I switched the buttons, that's right. Ooh, other ships out and about. Zlurka's bar. Interesting. I can't enter? Oh, right, wrong button. Keep forgetting I switched the buttons. That's my own fault. Ooh, I can run. Looks a bit busy. I am Zlurka, and I am a human, and this is my bar. I have an exotic selection of drinks. Yeah, why do you have a fake nose? A fake nose? I do not have a fake nose. I do not know what you are talking about. Who's the good-looking person over there? That is our waiter. I've recently replaced his tires. Keep track of your energy here. I think I'll have, let's see. I'm going to have some food of my own. Can inspect things. New decoration. What's this? Excuse me. I guess it's his kitchen and bathroom. Looks like I picked up another decoration. This is definitely a very chill game, the kind of game for people that like building up their business, and trying new stuff. My business is currently closed. That's honestly fine. My character probably needs to sleep in a minute anyway. Don't want to fly into the sun. That seems like a bad idea. Ooh. New location. Very pretty. Looks like it's mostly just decoration. How close do I have to be? Okay. Attention Nebula Navigators. Tossing space trash out of your vessel, not on my watch. And yeah, I'm picking up the scrap. I'm gonna use it for crafting. Let's put my character to bed and start another day. Sleep until rested. Also, I'd better be more careful. Careful about what? I can buy decorations. Don't feel like that at the moment. Okay, business is open. Don't know what I'm making, if anything. Tomato seeds, soil, use some plant pots for growing Somehow those controls switched back, which is odd. Well, someone wants more of the same, so he'll get them. I've leveled up my combat. That is cool. Oh, get back out here. Okay. Better start frying these up. I suppose you could always just prepare a ton of meals in advance. Let's prepare these. Let's get out there. Oh, there's water in here. Probably useful for something. Level up combat. And I assume there's more ingredients to kill out there later. I'm out of boost fuel, apparently. Apparently there's a limit. And you gotta do it. Might as well just whip up a few more of them. Just on principle. After all, having meals pre-prepped is how fast food restaurants do it. There you are. I needed one more of those. Let's get grilling. Let's see if I can do 2 at a time. I can. That one was slightly subpar. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Ooh, I've unlocked a cutting table and a dull knife. I guess I can craft these when needed. I don't have enough material. Weapons, equipment. I don't have enough scrap metal for that either. Or, well, I don't have enough ingredients in general for that. Cutting board, and I need a dull cutting table. I need a dull knife for that. Well, the upgrades are starting to unlock. That's cool. I don't have any more orders yet. Oh, might as well go looking for scrap then. Scrap or upgrades or something, you know? Ah, there we go. A newbie named Zoe. Must be a stranger to these parts. Find any junk, come and visit my junk recycler. Make sure to bring some scraps with you. It's not free. Can I use it when you're not around? Apparently I can scrap things. Oh yay, scrap metal. If I go find more junk, I can get... That doesn't seem right, yeah. So if you wait a day the items lose their rating a bit. Inspect Star of Death. I wonder what this is used for. See if we can trade. Oh, I need duct tape for some things. Literal duct tape as opposed to duct tape. I like that. Let's see what I can craft. Can I craft? Ooh, I can craft that dull knife. I need to be at home to craft that. Okay. Good to know. A Princess Unicorn Cupcake. Oh, I can go to the police station if I want to for some reason. 5-second rule says it's okay if something touches the floor briefly. This donut looks like it's been there longer. Yeah. Newest resident, you're the chef, right? 291 solved cases and 0 unsolved. As long as you follow the law. Yeah, I'm a law-abiding person. Yeah, there's a lot to explore here. I like it. The art is nice, is simple but nice. The mechanics are so far pretty chill. See, I can enter this apparently. I still don't know what this is. Okay, it's some random guy's pad. I've got new decoration options.
Hi.
Some sort of Jack Bronzo's the name, piloting's the game. Just wow, you're the Jack Bronson? Okay. This is a fascinating little thing. Little game. Presumably I can find more stuff somewhere. Let's stick around the solar system for now and see what else is in the general area. Hello, Star Trek-ish ship. That's interesting. Oof. Oops. I wonder if they give the option of doing some mining later on. Oop, nope. Don't want to get too close to that. Can't seem to interact directly with the other ships. Well, Elite Dangerous this is not. But it's not intended to be. Oh, apparently there's like another planet this way. All right, let's go look. Can I land here? Cyclonia. I can! Hell yeah! And I'm guessing this is where I get more ingredients for other things. Dig bug egg. I'm gonna be low on energy soon and need to go back to my ship. Okay, can't hit it easily when it's in that form, that's for sure. Okay, can I get it to smash on this rock? Okay, it doesn't like me. I'm just gonna run away. And I'm not gonna bother it. Yeah, I need a shovel for this. I don't have a shovel. Note to self, come here with better weapons. And a shovel. But yeah, I'd better just get back to... my ship and head home. I'm running low on energy for the day. And there was only one order the whole day. And I'd probably better leave the restaurant closed when I go hunting for ingredients. Literally hunting. Ooh. More junk parts, yay. Those will be useful later. I should go craft a knife. This is a very peaceful game. Except for, you know, the part where I got slammed by that roly-poly thing. Roly-poly fox thing, really. Let's craft. Ooh, I can craft a rusty drill for my spaceship. Yay! Yes! I can craft a drill to... Hell yes, I can craft a drill. Need some wood, I guess, for the table. I can craft a drill to get mine out in space, presumably. I think I will let my character just rest. Yep, food's going bad. Oh, I can put it in the fridge to keep it fresh longer. Okay, that's interesting. How do I throw food out, I wonder? Well, this has been an interesting demo. This has been Space Chef. It's honestly a pretty interesting game in its own right. It's reminiscent of some other games, but it's definitely got all those different aspects of sim, you know, business management sim, cooking, exploration, ingredient foraging, building your own furniture to decorate your house. It's just lots and lots of stuff to do, you know? Floor. I can change the floor color, apparently. There's just a lot of cool stuff here, and I think oh, it sort of layers on the last color. It's interesting. Sort of. Wallpapers. Place. Huh. Yeah, if you've, you know, if you're looking for this kind of game, you could definitely do a lot worse. It seems to be pretty fun, all things considered. And, oh, there, I've got some free decorations. Can make this a little interesting stuff. I can recycle stuff for money. That's cool. Yeah, and if, okay, my brain keeps just getting distracted. I think it's time for me to call it a day. But this game has been, honestly, pretty solid, pretty fun. Oh, that's where I can start growing things here. I need to equip the soil. This is where I grow things. Yeah, well, oh, right, soil. Nice, there we go. Yeah, honestly, if you're looking for this kind of game, go get it. I don't know if Quali counts as an indie publisher, really. They say they do. And here I am trying to promote indie games and saying I don't know, but at the same time, it is just a fun game. with a lot going for it, I think. So, you know, if you just want a nice little restaurant management sim in space, Space Chef is the game for you. It is, let's see, it is planned to release sometime this year. That's it. There's not a proper date. But the same publisher has put out a lot of other pretty interesting looking games, really. Nothing I've personally played, although I have Retro Space on my wish list. Hordes of Hunger is sort of 3D action survivors-like. RoboBeat is one of those rhythm first-person shooters. So, you know, Quali has quite a lot of I have another one of their games on my wish list, Wildmender. Yeah, they've got they're publishing a lot of like smaller type interesting stuff. So yeah, what the heck, they might be indie. I am rambling. I am seriously rambling at this point, and I feel sorry for anybody who's actually watched the stream this long if they're watching on the VOD. I'm sorry. I think I am done for now. Take care, everyone. Thank you to everyone who stopped by and hung out for a bit and chilled. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. This has been Nerdic from the Nerdic Translator. Hope you all have a great time. I'm signing out. Take care.